my name is Alexandra, and today I will be giving you my persuasive speech. The purpose of this speech is to inform the audience about the American Cancer Society and how its mission is to free the world of cancer. The whole purpose of the American Cancer Society is dedicating to eradicating cancer as a major health problem by preventing cancer, saving lives, research, and service. The American Cancer Society was first introduced in 1913 by 10 doctors and 5 lay people in New York City. The American Cancer Society's education has grown because of years of work in partnership with communities, businesses, doctors, and the media. My best friend's mother was diagnosed with lung cancer that spread to her brain. But because of MD Anderson, a cancer treatment center in Texas, it saved her life. Today, I will explain the history of the American Cancer Society, the fundraisers the American Cancer Society holds to raise money for the research, and what the American Cancer Society has discovered through their research about cancer. First, let's look at the beginning of the American Cancer Society. What is cancer? According to www.cancer.org, cancer is a group of abnormal cells, disease characterized by the uncontrolled growth and spread of abnormal cells. If the spread is not controlled, it can result in death. When the American Cancer Society was first formed, there was no treatments for cancer. So when a doctor diagnosed their patient with cancer, the patient knew they were going to die. There were no treatments for cancer until the 1940s when chemotherapy was first diagnosed or first discovered. At www.fundraisinguniverse.com, you can find that during the 1970s and 80s that the American Cancer Society was involved in researching and teaching the public about many other forms of cancer as well. Now that we have discussed the American Cancer Society's history, let's start talking about the fundraisers the American Cancer Society holds to raise money for the research. According to www.causes.benevidi.org, the American Cancer Society's mission is to help save lives, celebrate lives, and lead the fight for a world without cancer. The most popular American Cancer Society fundraisers include Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, Coaches vs. Cancer, Relay for Life and Determination, and etc. The most common type of cancer is breast cancer. Breast cancer can be found in both males and females. Statistics show that nearly 250,000 people will be diagnosed with breast cancer, and because of that, over $64 million in research grants goes into making strides against breast cancer. According to www.wlox.com, Relay for Life is a community-based, volunteer-driven event where community members unite to celebrate cancer survivors, remember lost loved ones, and fight back against diseases that affect so many. Now that we have talked about the fundraisers the American Cancer Society holds, let's now talk about what the American Cancer Society has discovered through the research. For the last 61 years, the American Cancer Society has been the largest source of cancer research foundation. According to onlinelibrary.wiley.com, the lifetime probability of being diagnosed with invasive cancer is slightly higher for men than for women, with an estimate of 606,880 Americans will die from cancer in 2019, corresponding with almost 1,700 deaths per day. First, the American Cancer Society has been working to find a cure for cancer for over 106 years. Second, the American Cancer Society raises more than $1 billion each year. Finally, because of the American Cancer Society, there have been a 27% drop in overall cancer death rates in the U.S. from 1991 and 2016. In conclusion, the signs of cancer consist of fatigue, pain from a lump that has formed on your lower back or abdomen, weight loss, fever, and swelling to the legs and ankles. If you have any of these symptoms, you should schedule an appointment with your physician as soon as possible. Because breast cancer is so common every year, after a woman turns 45, she should have annual mammogram screenings. In 2017, the American Cancer Society invested over 79% of their funds into research, patient support, prevention information education, detection, and treatment. The other 21% of resources were used to fund the management and general expenses and fundraising expenses. Since cancer is one of the evilest disease in this world, and because we have foundations like the American Cancer Society, there will always be hope that one day cancer will be cured. Alex, hit the slide, please. Here is a percentage of the U.S. adults from ages 50 to 75 years up to date with CRC screening, behavioral risk factors for surveillance system. The increase in the screening rate between 2014 and 2016 represents an additional 3.3 million adults screened for colorectal cancer. Thank you.